people, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are a new viewer. You're joining me today for the What's New Wednesday preview, so the new releases that are out on Wednesday the 8th of January. But before we dig into those, which I've got quite a substantial pile over here, I've got a few little bits and bobs that I just want to share with you that are going on in the shop. Since I've got them in my hand, I just want to talk a little moment about the cake sheets. These are the Cake Care and Kindness Experiment. So that's what CAKE stands for. It was my hubby's idea that we did something where someone could purchase a sheet of stickers and it would go into the next person's order as a sort of a random act of kindness and a way of showing people that, or somebody, that they're loved, valued and special, even though you might never meet them. It has been fabulous seeing how much cake we have been able to send out, and I know that when people have been posting in the Facebook group, they've been really appreciated. So please do, if you can, purchase some cake for somebody, and if you get cake in your order, then it means that somebody has popped it in theirs and purchased it with probably not you specifically in mind, but just wanting to give something to someone. So that's those. There will be more designs coming out as well. Also, dashboards that go in the orders. We've got new ones for the month of January and through until basically till we run out. Great for using in your binders. Add a tab, make them into divided to be stickers, or just anywhere that you just need a reminder to stick the rainbow. And also I had some requests whether I could put the little samplers that go out for free in every order of stickers, whether I could sell some packs of those. So my lovely daughter Eleanor has been working to make up some packs. I cut stickers, you know, she just had to put them in the bags. But each bag has got 8 sheets of stickers in, of the little sampler sheets, sorry. There's no duplicates within the bag, but if you did purchase more than one, you might get duplicates that way. And those will be on sale in the shop from Wednesday as well. Priced at £3.60 a bag, so 8 little samplers for £3.60. And we've got plenty of them, so, you know, go for it. Right, let's have a see then what we've got that's new this week, or this month I should say. So I've got 3 collections for you, one which includes monthly options and notes pages, and then I've got quite a few rainbow releases, and also we're going to kick off with this, and apparently I'm going to say also a lot today. We're going to kick off with this sheet, which is designed for the Hobonichi weeks, and it is designed for this page to add some rainbow and colour and loveliness to your calendar year of you, and also to, oh, I've turned too many pages, and there's also a strip to add onto your vertical calendar. Calendex? I'm not quite sure if that's the right term for it. I think that's something different and more specific. But you've got, that is there available for the Hobonichi weeks. I did test it in the, oh, where are you? Did I do it in this one or did I do it in my other one? Right, I have tested it in the A6. So let me just show you that. There we go, and yeah, the larger stickers do fit on here quite nicely, but you know, do bear in mind that it was designed initially for the weeks. So that's our first new release. Next up is a full sheet of the slow cookers that appear on the day-to-day life sheet in the collections, in rainbow of course. Then we have some months in rainbow colours plus 2020. I've used these in my Erin Condren planner on the 12 boxes about, you know, goal setting or whatever you want to do there. I've used them there just to use one for each month, and we also have them in charcoal as well. Then a page of numbers that appear on the days and date sheet, just the square numbers again in charcoal. You've got 6 months worth there, and helpfully we also have the days of the week in script as well, and you've got 6 weeks worth of those. Then we have the return of the weekly weekly checklist or weekly planning section. These are brilliant if you've got something that you need to track each day, whether it might be meal planning, gratitude, gym workouts, work hours, housework, laundry, anything like that. So those are there as well. Sheet of work from home stickers which match the day off ones that are already in the shop, so they're in the same script. And then the little mini trackers, which these cover a month at a time for tracking a habit, and again a full page of those in rainbow. Those appear on the notes page, track it page, that did get altered slightly, so you've got more of them there. Had a request to do some of the transparent dots, but not transparent. So these little markers are, you've got basically 3 designs of dot for each colour, and the person I was talking to who mentioned about it said that they tend to put the like the circle one on the calendar and then use the dot one on the side as a list just to make a note that goes with it, so they kind of colour code that way, which I thought was quite ingenious. A re-release of the rainbow circle icons with the stitching around in hearts, and also for church or Bible study. Those are our rainbow releases for this month. So now we'll get into the new collections. If you haven't already, do grab a brew. I am on my 2nd coffee of the day. It's decaf though, so you know I'm not going to be any crazier than normal. That's better. Okay, so we shall start with this one, which is called Eternal Love. So this is a kind of, it could be used for Valentine's Day or any time when you just want to have something pretty in your planner, of course. I'm not really a big hearts and roses kind of girl, so although if hubby you're watching this, I do like roses, prefer tulips though. But I wanted to do something that kind of celebrated love without being too coupley, if that makes sense. So this is what I came up with. So Love Never Fails, and it has kind of these beautiful typewriters, and it has ink, and it has all sorts in it, so, and florals too. So we have a weekly core. The A5 core, the weekly core, is sized for Erin Condren planners, kind of the standard vertical, so it'll fit a classic happy planner in vertical as well, and many others besides. Then we have the A5 core, which was initially designed for the Hobonichi cousin, but also fits the smaller passion planners, brilliant for bullet journals too if you're using an A5, and anything else that you may have that's sort of a medium planner. And these two both have 2 strips of washi down the side for you to peel off and use. Then the mini weeks, which as the name may suggest was designed with the Hobonichi weeks in mind. However, I've seen it used in A6 inserts and other smaller planners, and it works beautifully. So that is those, and I just love this washi down the bottom, the thicker stuff. And then you've got this, which has got several strips included of different widths. Our decorative page, a few more hearts on here, but I'm sure you'll forgive me. So decorative page, great as an addition to either of those sheets, sorry. Then the days and dates page, so you've got your day headers and the numbers. That's what those are, Rachel, they're numbers. I know it's Monday morning, but seriously, get with it. So you've got your day headers, the numbers, some script days as well, weekend divider, weekend banner, and of course your washi down the side too. Day-to-day life, which is where our little friend Penguin Joe comes in. So you've got lots of things there. You've got those crock pots as well, laundry, bill dues, savings, and then if you need to cancel anything or you just can't even, then that's got you covered for that eventuality. Our decorative boxes, and oh, these were so much fun to design. They were just lovely to play with the patterns, and I did sneak in a little hint of coffee as well. Our half boxes, so 12, 6 pattern, 6 plain, 6 with the checklists, which then if you're using this alongside the weekly core means that you then have 7 of those, so 1 for each day of the week, or they are available in rainbow colours as well, which then you just pick which coordinates, of course. The list and track it page, this is one that had a little change last month. So now you have your weekly checklists, list boxes, habit trackers, and lots of different headers there for different lists or things you might want to use. So your cleaning, create, finances, fitness, gratitude, grocery list, home, menu, next week, personal, self-care, shopping, study, this week, work, and then 7 to-dos if you like making a daily to-do list. Our mixed event labels, so lots more of what's on the weekly core sheet, plus the scallops at the bottom and some decorative ones too. And then the washi page, and I don't think I really talked about a little addition that I made to this. On the washi page I brought back, or I redesigned to have the thicker washi, so that's there if you like to have a thick piece at the bottom of your page. And it was just that I added to this the some little cut marks, which if I just bring this, oh come on lights, got new lights, they're a bit lower than the camera, but there are actually lines here and here and at the other end showing you where the halfway point is if you wanted to cut that in half. Depending on the design it may work, or it may, you know, you might think actually no, I'll leave it as wide. And then you've got your sort of 2 sets of sort of standard washi and 2 sets of skinny. So that is Eternal Love, and yeah, I think I'm definitely using this for Valentine's week because it's just pretty, makes me happy. Okay, so next new collection is actually a re-release and a revamp. So Little But Fierce features some very cute dragons. I'm just going to get the deco page out first. And this was originally designed a couple of years ago for my youngest daughter Elizabeth's birthday, because she is little but she can be fierce. And so I felt that it was perfect. And of course the quote, though she be but little, she is fierce, it's Shakespeare. Bonus points to anyone who can tell us which Shakespeare that is from, which of his writings, because actually I can't remember right now. I think I know, but I'm not going to say in case I'm wrong before I've looked it up. So we have a re-release of these gorgeous dragons, and as I was working with this artwork this time round, something that I really loved was the scale pattern on this blue dragon, and so I tried to bring that out in a few different places, which I'll show you as we go. So our weekly core sheet, and the other difference to the last release is that the colour palette is just slightly different as well, and I just really love how it's come together. Loving the big washi there as well. Then the A5 core, and of course on this you do get some little bits of deco, as you do on the mini weeks page. The deco page I've already shown you, and then the full and half boxes, and here's a little hint of the scales. I just love the colours in it, it just makes me so happy. Then the days and dates page, the day-to-day life sheet as well. Half boxes, which again has some of that scale pattern in, and I love the expression on this one as well. It's just so peaceful. And then the list and track it, you can see where I've used those, both of those that I really like, and this is part of the egg as well, which I just thought looked really pretty. and then the mixed event labels, and I may just have to make myself a whole page of them, and then the washi. And you can have these peaceful dragons down at the bottom of your planner or wherever you wish to use them. So there we are, that is Little But Fierce. And I was trying to think, did I call it Tiny But Fierce last time? But I think I actually did go Little But Fierce. I think it's one of those that perhaps gets misquoted, can't remember. Anyway, there we go. So that is our dragons coming back into the shop. And finally we have Fairy Magic is a collection that is kind of very much, it's quite whimsical. It's got fairy tales, it's got a little bit of hints of magic in, a little bit of woodland, little houses, all sorts of things, and I'm really pleased with how this came together, so I do hope you like it too. So our weekly core kit, we've got our quote there of once upon a time, and I just love that because when you're planning, of course, or journaling or wherever you use your stickers, you're creating your own story, you're creating your own life, you're planning what you want to happen or what you intend to happen, and kind of taking control of that. And so I think the idea of once upon a time is quite apt. And we have our cheeky little frog there with a crown on, and I just think that's so cute. And then the other thing that I really loved to bring out were these water lily illustrations, and you'll see those in a few places too. So our mini weeks kit, you can see the little fairy houses. Oh, it's so pretty. The artwork is just beautiful. And there were butterflies, so yeah, I had to bring the butterflies in because butterflies. The A5 sheet, A5 core sheet, and of course you've got your day headers up the top there. And then the designer full and half boxes, and I really enjoyed bringing out different elements here. Hat to include the little bluebird, so pretty. Decorative page, and I think these would just be really lovely as little accents across a spread or in your journaling. Days and dates, the day-to-day life, and then the half boxes. And yeah, I actually did something a little bit different here. I actually kind of matched up the pattern to the plain just because I felt like it for once. The list and track it page, love that big butterfly in there, I just think that's so beautiful. She says, sorry, I like what I make because I make what I like. Then the mixed event labels, little fairy jar, and the washi page. And this is one where I think if you did want to divide this in half, it would work very, very nicely. Then we have, as I say, notes pages and monthly view options for this one. So our notes pages, there's 3 different ones that you might want to choose. This is the list and track it page, so you have space for a currently list, just a general one, and then you've got 3 monthly trackers. Then we have a budgeting page, which is kind of very open-ended, so you pop your strips down as to where you need them, write down your different budget areas, different things, your expenses, income, and then stick your totals where you need it to be. So that is there, and I have not forgotten that I was going to do a full notes page kind of setup example video. Unfortunately, I then got the flu, so that got put on a back burner, and then Christmas and New Year happened, so that's why that's not been up yet. Then the life review page, so notes, review it, and you can use this, I mean I intend to use this kind of alongside my power sheets because it's got the different life areas down here, or space for them, that you can write in. You've got boxes to give it a rating of 1 to 10, why that rating, and then I kind of added in a saying yes to and a saying no to, because I think it's quite useful to, we can often say, oh, I must stop doing this, or I've got to do that, or I've got to do the other, but actually sometimes just phrasing it as saying yes and saying no, I find is quite helpful. Then the monthly options, so the monthly skeleton, monthly extras, again these are sized for the Erin Condren planner but are versatile and can be used in others as well. So you've got your February and March headers which will fit on this part of the large washi strips. Days of the week are separate, so you choose whether you want Monday, Sunday, Sunday, Saturday. You've got your little date flags, some different words and labels there. And then the monthly extras page, you've got wider washi which you can use to fill, to cover over any blank days or dates. A few other little word stickers, and of this month kind of goals sidebar too. And of course every page has got usable washi on it. Then we have the mini monthly. So this is once again designed for the Hobonichi Week's monthly view. You can once again choose whether you want Monday, Sunday or Sunday through Saturday, or start your week on a Thursday, you know, whatever you want to do. February and March are designed that they will just fit above here. Up to you whether you want to use them or not. Of course, you might decide that you're not going to use this in February or March and save it till April or May or even September. You know, it's not a problem. There's no rigidity with the kits in that respect. Then you've got some wider washi strips to cover up the bottom parts, some little boxes, which are always a really fun thing to design, checklists and lots of labels. And finally we have the A5 monthly, again initially designed for the Hobonichi cousin, but also works in other planners as well. And you've got February and March which are going to sit up across one of your strips too. And I love the little fairy house boxes. They just really, oh, I want to live in a little house like that. It's so cute. So there we go. That is everything that is coming on What's New Wednesday on Wednesday the 8th of January. If you're not over in the Facebook group already, please do come and join us. We're a friendly bunch. We're not completely crazy, I promise. And it's a great place just to chat with people about all things EllieBeth and planning, get some tips and advice if you want to, or just show off your spreads. I do have a monthly kind of prize which goes to somebody who shares one of their spreads on the wall of the group on the main feed, and if you tag it with EBDUK love, then you can be entered into the draw for £10 shop credit every month, which I do towards the start of each month. So you know, it's worth being in the group. But until next time, most lovely people, I hope you enjoy your planning and your creating, and take care of yourselves. Until next time, bye bye for now. Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I can never do my introductions when I've had a break.